Staring into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you. Reaching beyond the skies, running deep, stretching wide. Perfect love realized here with you. Let's go! Now this love is for real, you will never let go, never let go. Oh, it's more than just words, love beyond my control, out of control. This is real love, this is real love, oh. Say this is real love, this is real love, oh. Let's go, Roll Kids. Tonight the song we're singing with joy. You're pulling me closer and closer, holding my heart till the very end. Jesus, I'm found in your freedom. This is real love, this is real love. In your heart I'm found. I want you, I want you. You won't let me down. You've got me, you've got me. This love is for real, you will never let go, never let go. Oh, it's more than just words, love beyond my control, out of control. Pulling me closer and closer, holding my heart till the very end. Jesus, I'm found in your freedom. This is real love, this is real love, oh. Yes, we're dancing with joy today. You're pulling me closer and closer, holding my heart till the very end. Jesus, I'm found in your freedom. So this is real love, this is real love, oh. Just gonna lift our hands up. Staring into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you. This is real love, this is real love. This is real love, this is real love. This is Let's go! You're pulling me closer and closer, holding my heart till the very end. Jesus, I'm found in your freedom. This is real love, this is real love, this is real love. Yes! Great job, kids! Come on, bro, kids, let's lift our hands this morning. Let's lift up some praise to our King, who is there with us wherever we step. Let's sing together. You are with me wherever I go. Right beside me, I'm not alone. You're in control. You won't let me go. joining us today, you guys.
Hey, what's up, Royal Kids? How are you doing today? It's me, Mr. Santos, and I'm excited to be here with you today, here in the Royal Kids Kitchen. How epic is this? So before I get opening to this mystery box, we are gonna be talking about the spice of life, the ingredients of worship, and I'm just so excited to get into this, so let's go. At the count of 3, I'm gonna open up this mystery box. 1, 2, 3, hey, here we go. What do we have here? We have a map. There you go. We have a Bible. Yes, we can definitely use this. And we have a journal. So I'm wondering what this has to do with worship. Maybe I could strum this Bible like a guitar or not. But we are gonna be talking about a story about 2 sisters. Can you put 2 fingers in the air? There you go, wiggle them. Yeah, here we go. 2 sisters named Mary and Martha. Can you say Mary and Martha? All right, good job, Royal Kids. But we are gonna be opening up our Bibles to Luke chapter 10, verse 38 through 42. And we're gonna see what it says about these 2 sisters. Here we go. And it says this in verse 38. As Jesus and the disciples continued on their way to Jerusalem, they came to a certain village where a woman named Martha welcomed him into her home. Can you believe that? Jesus was coming to Martha's home. How amazing is that? I mean, what if Jesus came to your home? I don't know about you, but when we had special people come over our house when we were kids, my mom would do one thing. She would make us clean the house. She'd take out the vacuum, the brooms, the rags, the sponges, everything she could find. And she would say, everyone, clean up this house. And so we'd get everything ready as much as we can, and we would clean that house. And that's something that Martha was getting ready to do. Her sister Mary sat at the Lord's feet, listening to what he taught. So as Martha was cleaning everything, Mary was just sitting near Jesus, listening to his teachings. But Martha was distracted. Royal Kids, how many of you have been distracted? I know I have, right? During your Zoom classes, your brother will start laughing and that'll distract you so easily. So there's distractions all over the place, in our home and out of our home. So Martha was distracted by the big dinner she was preparing. I wonder what kind of dinner she was making for Jesus. You know, Jesus looks like a taco kind of guy, so maybe she was making some tacos. She came to Jesus and said, Lord, doesn't it seem unfair to you that my sister just sits here while I do all the work? Tell her to come and help me. So we see Martha complaining to Jesus. Let's see how Jesus responds. But the Lord said to her, my dear Martha, you are worried and upset over all these details. There is only one thing worth being concerned about. Mary has discovered it, and it will not be taken away from her. So Jesus tells Martha, hey, you're distracted with everything else, the cooking, the cleaning, everything. But Mary has found what she needs, and that is to spend time with Jesus. And Royal Kids, at the center of worship is simply this, spending time with God. See, you will spend time with the things and the people you love the most, right? Like take for instance, my son. He will take time playing his Nintendo Switch because he loves playing that thing. Me, I love to spend time with my family because I love them. I want to know more about them, more about what they like, what they don't like, what makes them happy or what makes them sad. So Mary teaches us a great lesson, to spend time with God. While Martha worked hard, she missed out on Jesus. Royal Kids, how can we use these ingredients to spend more time with God? Well, let's take, for instance, our Bible. We can read what the Bible has to say about who God is, or what God says about who we are, who you are. So we can spend time with God by reading our Bible. Or how about my journal? We can spend time writing down in our journals. We can write down our prayers. We can write down our sermon notes from Pastor Adam. Or what I like to do sometimes is draw. I'm not the greatest artist, but I'll draw some flowers or a sun or mountains just to remind myself of how creative God is through his creation. And last, we can take this map. And I like looking at a map to remind me of two things: to think and to thank. I like to think about all the millions of people around the world, people that may look like me and people that may not look like me. And I like to think about those who may not have much, or those people that have more than me. But you know what? I also would like to thank. I like to thank God for everything that he's given to me. My family, my friends, my church, you Royal Kids. I thank God about you guys. So kids, today I want you to remember this. We need to spend time with God, and we could do it through reading our Bible, through writing in our journal, or just thinking about God and thanking him for everything that he's given you. So how can you spend more time with God? Royal Kids, let's take this time to pray. God, we just thank you for everyone here today. We thank you for just being always there for us. God, help us to be more like Mary. She took time to be with Jesus. This week, help us to take time to be with you. God, I pray for Royal Kids and their parents and their families, that they together may take time to be with you. Amen. All right, Royal Kids, see you next time. Have a good one.
It was so much fun hanging out with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel and invite your friends. Can't wait to see you next week.
Hey families! Follow VIVE Worship Kids and stream it anytime from anywhere. Also available on iTunes and YouTube.